Hi there, Professor Warsi here. Today is the first lesson in a series of lessons on the past verb tenses. So today we will learn how to use the simple past tense. After this lesson, I will be uploading lessons on the past progressive tense, the past perfect progressive tense, and the past perfect tense. So let's get started. Today's lesson objectives are to understand the structure of the simple past tense, how it is structured, also learn the difference between regular and irregular verbs in the past tense, and use the tense in three forms: affirmative, negative, and interrogative forms, which also means question forms. And as always, we'll practice with example, exercises, and quizzes. Okay, so first thing first, what is the simple past tense? The simple past tense is used to describe actions or events that were completed in the past. So they're no longer ongoing actions. They completed. For example, I walked to the park yesterday. When? Yesterday. It was in the past that I walked. She visited her grandparents last weekend. Now notice that at the end of the sentence, there is a time word, yesterday. When? Last weekend. When did you visit your grandparents? Oh, I visited them last weekend. Okay. The structure of the simple past tense in the affirmative is the subject. As you know, there must be an agent or a doer of the action, followed by a past verb. So call, called, play, played. And the negative is very easy. You just add the word not, did not, right? So I called my sister last night. I did not call my sister last night. It becomes a negative sentence. She did not go to the party. And if you've taken my lessons on the present verb tenses, interrogatives, the same formula applies here as well. They enjoyed the movie. Now you're asking a question. Did they enjoy the movie? Right? So we have three different ways of structuring the simple past tense. Okay, it is also very important for you to know the difference between regular and irregular verbs. So regular verbs, we add ed to the base verb. So talk, talked, right? Kiss, kissed, call, called. So you see the ed suffix, the past suffix, walk, walked, play, played. I walked in the park last night, or I played soccer in the morning. Now, irregular verbs are different. They do not follow a specific rule. They do not follow any particular structure, such as call becomes called, talk becomes talked. Irregular verbs are go, went, gone, right? So go does not become goed. Go becomes went. Why? Because it's not a regular verb. It's an irregular verb. Eat becomes ate in the past tense. So I ate a banana in the morning, right? I went to Los Angeles last week. I ate a cheeseburger for lunch. Okay, now let's look at some affirmative sentences in the simple past tense. I watched a good movie last night. I ate a ham and cheese sandwich for lunch. They played soccer in the past yesterday. She visited her grandmother last weekend. He finished his homework before dinner. So these are affirmative sentences. Now let's look at some negative sentences. I did not watch a good movie last night. Now, can you think of the same sentence in the affirmative? I watched a good movie last night, right? How do you negate this affirmative sentence? I did not watch a good movie last night. I did not eat a ham and cheese sandwich for lunch. She did not visit her grandmother last weekend. He didn't finish his homework before dinner. Okay? Now let's look at some question forms. Interrogative means they are all questions. Remember, the negative sentence was, I did not watch a good movie last night. We can easily turn that negative sentence into a question. Did you watch a good movie last night? Or think of the affirmative sentences. I watched a good movie last night. And the question is, did you watch a good movie last night? And the person says, yeah, I watched a good movie last night. Did you eat a ham and cheese sandwich for lunch? Did she visit her grandmother last weekend? Did he finish his homework before dinner? So these are all questions. Okay, now let's do this exercise. Okay, so convert the following sentences. For each sentence below, right, write in the negative form. So change it into a question. So your exercise is to do two things. Look at the sentences. She baked a cake yesterday. So write it in the negative form and then form a question. I'll give you one example and then you can do the rest by yourself, okay? So she baked a cake yesterday. The negative would be, she did not bake a cake yesterday. And the question would be, did she bake a cake yesterday? So now I need you to do B, C, D, and E and wait for me to give you the answers. So please pause the video here, right? So you can complete the exercise and I will show you the answers. All right, so I've given you both negative sentences and question forms. She did not bake a cake yesterday. I think I just gave you that answer. Did she bake a cake yesterday? And then B, C, D, and E in both negative and question forms. How did you do? Did you do well? Okay, very good. Now, irregular verbs. Remember I said the irregular verbs are different from regular verbs such as walk, talk. Irregular verbs do not follow a specific rule. So go becomes went, see becomes saw, write, wrote, eat, ate, take, took. All right, so take a few seconds to take it all in. Look at all 5 sentences and see how the irregular verbs are used in the past tense. She went to the library after school. They saw a shooting star last night. He wrote a letter to his friend in Canada. Okay? Very good. So, negative and interrogative forms of irregular verbs. She did not go to the library after school. Remember on the previous slide, you may want to rewind it and look at it again. The sentence was, she went to the library after school. How do we make a negative sentence out of this? She did not go to the library. And the question form would be, did she go to the library after school? Right? Okay. So now again, we're going to do one more exercise. This is practice in irregular verb tenses. So for each sentence below, again, I have given you 5 sentences. I need you to rewrite them in the negative form and then change them into a question. She drank a glass of milk this morning. Now, since you did the exercise before, something similar, I need you to do this by yourself, okay? So read the sentences, write the answers. For A, do both, write the negative form and the question form. Okay, so these are the answers for your reference. Now compare your answers with the ones I have given you, and I'm sure you got most of them correct. Okay? All right, so let's just take one quick quiz and we'll wrap up the lesson. She blank ran in the park yesterday. So you have 2 choices, either A or B. So fill in the blanks. Okay, choose one of 2 and I will show you the answers in a second. Pause the video. Okay, did you get this right? Did you get all of the answers correctly? 1 is B, 2 is B, and 3 is A. Great, so let's summarize the lesson. 1, the simple past tense is used for completed actions in the past. We learned that, right? We use the simple past tense to refer to actions, things that were completed in the past. What is the structure? Right, I've given you 3 types of structures. Subject plus past verb. So I ate a banana. And did not, the negative form, I did not eat a banana. And a question form, did plus subject plus base verb. Did you eat a banana? Okay, so we also looked at both regular and irregular verbs. And I need you to practice using this tense in your daily conversations, right? Sometimes people say, did you ate? Which is incorrect because it's an irregular verb. So eat becomes ate. It's already a past tense, and yet the person is saying did. So it should be, the correct form should be, did you eat? Right? Lunch, for example. All right, great. Thank you for taking this lesson with me. I will be creating more lessons on the past tense, different verb tenses, past progressive, past perfect, and past perfect progressive. Okay, so stay tuned, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.